What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Today I have a pretty good match. This is an NU match against Tiago, and I actually am using a pretty interesting team. I kind of threw some mons together, but I did get a new Grandpa Relicanth, so he's pretty badass. He's choice banded as shit, and he's pretty cool. But I decided to lead off with Pokeball the Vivillon, as he leads off with Mario, who's actually named Michelle, but it looks like it's freaking Mario. So I go for the Sleep Powder, and that's going to put this... Look, the animation of Probopass going to sleep is hilarious. He puts his little hat thing over his eyes. He's like, well, peace out. I'm sleeping. Anyway, so I put her to sleep, and I'm like, you know, it's not a good time to start setting up. So I decided to switch Vivillon out into old Pinsir here. Dick Pinch comes out as he actually double switches. He wants to get the hell out of there to ensure that I don't put anything else to sleep, as he just goes into his Rampardos. So at this point, I know that most Rampardoses are usually like choice scarfed, but I wasn't really worried because this is actually a scarfed Pinsir as well. So I'd be able to outspeed him, so I just decided to stay in and go for the close combat. But he does not want to risk it. This was actually during a live stream, so a lot of the time people know what items are on my team and stuff. So you know I'm scarfed. He's going to go into the stupid Swoobat, man. This thing is ugly as hell. He's going to go ahead and eat a nice little berry. He's going to raise his defense. And I was like, oh god. It is about to be like a stored power fiesta up in this bitch. He's gonna... Honestly, Swoobats always destroy me with their Calm Mind stored power shenanigans. But he goes for the Calm Mind here as I decided to switch into good old trusty Muck because I know I can take some special attacks. Honestly, not the best type matchup here, but I have faith in Muck. He's gonna keep on Calm Minding. Since he has the physical defense raise, he's really not too worried about taking attacks from Muck. But I am gonna go for an Ice Punch, and that's gonna hit, you know, decently hard. Sup is not playing any fucking games out here. He goes for the Ice Punch. It does a lot of damage, and I actually get the freeze. What? Turn this thing into a fucking popsicle mid-air, and look at him, he's just frozen as hell. I honestly always feel really bad about freeze hacks. It's really just one of the most annoying things ever. And I forget it can even happen, because it really never happens to me, but... That's a shame. The Swoobat goes down, though, and Muck's like, ha, gotcha, bitch. As now he's just going to go into old Legolas here. He's going to hit me with a Psyshock. Muck is, you know, kind of worried about that because physical damage and stuff, but it really doesn't do too much. I knew it wasn't stab, so I go for one Poison Jab, hoping to maybe get the Poison Touch. I actually do, and Muck is just spreading the hacks on people right now. Like, Muck is just hepatitis, just spreading all around. And yeah, so it's really nice that I got that damage off on this Ninetales. This thing could be a problem because it's quick. It can hit really hard, especially on my team. So I decided to now switch out of here. I'm going to go into Grandpa. I know that I can take a Psyshock quite nicely. Grandpa just takes damage. If there's anything we learned from my Platinum Nuzlocke, it's that Relicanth is a fucking monster. So now I decided to use him in competitive. Hell yeah. So the Legendary Killer, he's nice and hyped up right now, as he's going to switch into the Sleeping Probopass as I go for an Earthquake. And a Choice Banded Earthquake from a Relicanth is going to almost one-hit KO this thing and just knocks it down to its 30. That Sleeping fucking Probopass did not even know what hit him. And you know what hit you? Freaking the Legendary Killer Grandpa did, brother. That's what's up. So he's now going to switch out, as he probably just wants to keep that thing sleeping, honestly. It just says Sleep Fodder, so I can't really do much with my Vivillon later, but now he's just going to go into his own weird butterfly thing on the Earthquake. I am choice banded, so I had no choice but to go for the Earthquake, and so he's going to be able to, you know, not take any damage from that, as I'm going to switch into my own butterfly, because this guy looks like he wants like a butterfly battle going on, as he goes for a Quiver Dance, and I'm like, it's alright, my Vivillon's way superior. I have a fucking Pokeball on my back. I look way cooler. And, you know, that's actually, I don't know, Masquerain looks pretty fucking sweet. I like Masquerain. But out of the butterflies, I'd probably take Vivillon. As he hits me with an Air Slash, I am going to be able to live with my Focus Sash as I go for a Quiver Dance, knowing that I am going to be able to outspeed him. Unless this is some type of weird, speedy, crazy Masquerain that I've never seen before. But definitely not. So he's going to switch out. He realizes he's about to just die to a Hurricane, and he wants to take advantage of the situation. He goes into Probopass, as these probably just did that just for death fodder, honestly. He's going to be able to get a nice revenge kill switch in after this, so one more Bug Buzz is going to take care of the Probopass, and all this thing did the whole match was just sit there and sleep. I'm sorry, Probopass, but you look comfortable though under your little hat thingy. So Vivillon's looking nice over here, as now he's going to switch into No Brainer, the Rampardos. He is, I'd assume, probably going to hope that he's going to be able to outspeed me with his Choice Scarf or something like that, but I am going to be able to go faster because Quiver Dance Butterfly is quick as fuck, as Sleep Powder is going to put that thing to sleep, and Rampardos is overall not that quick, and Rampardos is a really good Pokemon, but honestly every time I use one I miss Head Smash like every damn day. But I go for the Hurricane. It is going to make him confused, so he's not only confused, he's also sleeping. So this Rampardos doesn't even know what the fuck's going on. like Bill Cosby up in here, like drug this guy, I don't know. But one more Hurricane's gonna take care of Rampardos, and it's looking like Vivillon's got a nice little sweep going, as he's gonna switch into number 7, who is the Barbarical. And Barbarical is one of the Pokemon on his team that I was the most worried about, because this thing can just shell smash and be an asshole and stuff. But I go for a Hurricane. It is going to not be able to kill it, as he's gonna kill me with an X-Scissor, and I bet he wished he did that before he switched into his his Rampardos. But this thing's looking solid over here. I'm like, you know, what a better time to bring in Grandpa. I'm just going to switch this guy in, take a Razor Shell to the old face. It's alright though, because this Head Smash is going to connect, and that is a dead facepalm right there. And yeah, later Barbarical, thank you for not shell smashing, you're a swell guy. So now he's going to bring back out Legolas, and as I'm sitting here, I'm like, wait, hold on, these things have grass moves. I expect the Energy Ball, I'm going to go into Muck. Either way, I'd be able to take special attacks. Actually, you know, probably if you Flamethrower it, probably not. But he does have the Energy Ball. I figured the only reason why he'd switch into a Ninetales on Relicanth was if he did have a grass move. So he does, he shows me that. Unfortunately, he gets the special defense drop. But I don't think that actually really matters, because at this point, with his poison damage, I can kill him with a Shadow Sneak. But he does not want that thing to die, so he is going to switch out here. And he's just going to go into the Masquerain on the Shadow Sneak. I really could have used Stealth Rocks. Honestly, this whole time I was streaming with this team, I didn't even have Stealth Rocks, and I should have. It would have helped out quite a bit. But I get a critical hit with the Shadow Sneak. I'm like, hell yeah, Muck. That's what I'm talking about, buddy. So I think this Masquerain actually stays in, and he would like to kill me. He saw the special defense drop, and he's like, you know what, the Scald will do the trick. But unfortunately, Muck is not going down that easy, and I lived that Scald quite nicely. But unfortunately, since he did intimidate me when he came in, my Poison Jab doesn't do shit. I was essentially just trying to get the poison touch on this thing, honestly. I like seeing Muck just spread his poison around. It's classic. So I get my Black Sludge. I'm like, you know, let's just, before we go out, let's give this thing one last try. Shadow Sneak, hope I get the poison touch, and I do. So that's kind of funny. It was really honestly not that necessary. At the time, I felt like I needed that poison touch, but it really doesn't matter. He's going to finish me off with one more Scald, and that is a dead pile of sludge. But hey, you did your job, buddy. You did your job. So he's going to be eating some leftovers over here, getting nice and poisoned and stuff like that, and the Masquerain is not looking too hot. Pinhead Larry over here is about to die. So I just decided to switch into Dick Pinch. I am going to be Choice Scarfed, so at this point, Dick Pinch can just come out here and just destroy stuff. So I go for the knockoff. That is going to kill the Masquerain, and, you know, Dick Pinch is feeling good about himself, so he's like, hey, I'm going to fucking just raise my attack. I get the Moxie. Now I've got +1 behind my knockoff. I am Choice Scarfed, so I have to keep going for knockoff. But he just has Legolas here. He's going to come out. A knockoff is going to do the trick. See you later, Ninetales. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the end of the match. So if you guys enjoyed, if you could hit that thumbs up button, I would love you forever. And I will see you guys later. Peace out.